Hello and welcome. I am Dr. Jess, and I'm here to talk to you tonight about LifeVantage. I'm married to Matt, who's a farmer, and we have 5 kids, and we live in the middle of nowhere, South Dakota, right in the middle. And I own my own chiropractic business and practice with another doctor. And I also have additional certifications in acupuncture and an allergy technique called NATE. And I have always been intentionally curious about tools that help with health, including all of the things. And I mean, all of the things. It all really excites me when it comes to talking about health and helping people to create more of it. So, what brought me to LifeVantage, I literally thought this would be a baggie at the end of the week that I would throw away. But instead, I asked if there was research, and she said yes and sent me studies. And I dove into the studies and I saw something that I had never had up until then, never seen, and still haven't seen anything that is quite like what is going on here. And since then, I got super excited about the potential just reading the studies and the patents. And then as soon as I got this in my own body and everybody that I knew and loved and cared about bodies and started having my own results, this has quickly become a huge passion for me. And more than just another tool, it's just part of who I am. So before I started though, before I was activated, I was doing all of the things, taking lots of supplements sold only through physicians, and yet my hair was falling out. I had acne like a teen. I was tired no matter what I did. I drank some coffee to keep me awake, keep me going through my day, and really just couldn't lose weight no matter what I did. And as soon as I was activated, all of that started to change. The brain fog went away. The first thing my first appointment wasn't even 4 weeks getting activated. And my hairstylist could see new hair growth on my entire head, even in the area that women tend to struggle with. And the weight just started falling off. And I really had done nothing else different, just got activated. So, what does that even mean? So, I want to talk to you first about why you might even be interested about listening to this. So, why are you here? Why did somebody invite you here? And why did they think you might even care? Well, there's the state of the economy, right? People are looking for additional sources of income, right? We have rising inflation, unaffordable housing, and job security, and then really honestly just toxic overload. And hopefully we're going to see some of that changing now too. You're hearing talk about removing some of the chemicals from our food, but honestly there's chemicals everywhere. And it's not just the rise of disease, but it's also the rise of obesity and overweight. And in our country, in the United States, 80 to 90% of people are looking for solutions when it comes to their body. And this is another tool that allows your body to really thrive. We also have just the health conscious person, like the person, like I just told you I was, that wants all of the tools. Like you come to my house and it's like a magical place of healing. We have a chiropractic table and acupuncture needles and a vibe plate and an infrared sauna and a foot detox and in light therapy. Like we use all of the things, we have all of the tools. So there's also that health conscious person, right? And LifeVantage is the activation company. So you've probably heard of activating your bank card, but up until now, you probably haven't really thought about activating your body. And what that means is instead of supplementing where we bring something to a cell that it doesn't have enough of, with activation, we turn on something in the body. We empower our body to make the things, to make antioxidants, proteins, peptides, enzymes, mitochondria, the things that you need for better health. And when you share LifeVantage, you're also activating the opportunity with the ability to earn supplemental income. So we literally take it to make it. So instead of just taking something, we're taking something to turn on something in the body. We take it and the body starts making it. Take it to make it. So we have visionary leadership. Our CEO was our CFO before he became our CEO. And he really just saw this vision of where the industry was going and how to really support consultants in a way that made it sustainable for the long term. We're financially transparent company, debt free, and we're publicly traded on the NASDAQ. We've been highly recognized and are accredited by many different organizations. But honestly, the leadership at our corporate team is really what I want you to like really be able to highlight and see. Like the numbers I show you and you can see are they're publicly displayed. Like we have an income disclosure statement so you can see what the average person is making in this company, and just having the forethought to see that the old way of doing business wasn't working, and since then we've seen companies that have struggled because they didn't have that forethought to see what was coming and figure out how to keep up with that curve. So probably you are here because you heard of the mind body system. We have a system that increases GLP-1 production by 140%. That's a statistic that no one else can make that claim. 140%. So you take this system and your body starts making GLP-1. What does that do is it allows you to take back control, that relationship between your mind and your gut, the gut brain connection, the mind body system. There are so many benefits of GLP-1 beyond just weight loss and weight management. There are so many things that happen to us when we take back control of that relationship, when we start having the proper signaling between the gut and the brain. But GLP-1 receptors are not only in the brain and the gut, they're on our heart, they're on our pancreas, our liver, our muscles. So what I've seen with this system so far, which is super cool, you start to see muscles getting etched out in people's bodies. You start to have the hunger go away, the cravings go away, the appetite is less. But you have this start craving food that is good for you, not the sugary, salty stuff, but the proteins and the fruits and the vegetables. You can literally stop the toxic cycle of emotional eating and diet culture and take back your control. And this works with anything else you're doing in life, whatever your diet currently is, whatever your exercise routine currently is. This is a tool to help you to add to that system. And honestly, this is my absolute favorite thing, being on the scientific advisory board with LifeVantage since January. I'm the newest member of the SAB. This was the subgroup, that micromanagement team that I got assigned to, was the development of this product. And I couldn't be more excited to have this as a tool for my patients, as well as the people that I can influence with this business. People in the menopausal age range that are doing all the right things but aren't able to shift that scale. This has been such a powerful tool, and a lot of people that have gone way the other way, that really just need something to even get themselves back into the routine of doing exercise, of making better choices. So it all starts, you got to start somewhere. And this system, I'm telling you, is a unicorn in the industry. And there's a reason why we sold out of this product in less than 2 weeks. And it's because not only do we have the in vitro study, the human third-party clinical study, and a patent pending, but we have the only product that is proven to do what it says it does, and it gets results. Wow. I mean, I could not be more proud of the research and development team at this company for the products that they develop and the solutions that they give. We find a problem and we give a solution. And I love that because we can actually help people. In this case, this is my friend Marcy. Like, she felt like she got her spark back and she was doing all the right things and it was not working. And look at this. I mean, the changes just continue. Can't really see this. I'm going to slide this over so you can see that difference. I mean, this is just, it's life changing for people. But but where did we start? So I just told you that mind body is on back order, and I want to tell you about where we started and what made the foundation of this company, because once you see where we started, you're going to see why now is such a pivotal time to look at these products and what they can help people with. So we started with one product. It was our first activator. In 2003, we had one peer-reviewed published study that showed we could lower oxidative stress on average 40% in 30 days. That had never been heard of at that time. And so in 2005, ABC did a primetime investigation on us to debunk that claim. But instead of debunking it, John Quinones had a 45% reduction in his oxidative stress load in just 2 weeks. Wow. If you haven't seen that ABC primetime clip, although it's old, watch it. And I'm telling you, watch it, because everything they stated in there, even though it's 2024, is still valid. And the stuff that they predict has now been predicted because major universities and institutions started doing their own self-funded research on our product. The stuff they predict in there, there's a study to show it now. It's the most incredible thing. I just always like hopeful ABC will decide to do another investigation on us because it was such a powerful thing that happened. So when you take Protandim, instead of taking an antioxidant, that's what most people do. They take antioxidants. You can go anywhere and find antioxidants added to anything, even junk food at convenience stores, right? Antioxidants will neutralize free radicals. We cannot get away from free radicals, you guys. We make them when we breathe, when we exercise too much, too little, when we eat food, just when our cells do the basic processes, whatever your cells' jobs are. When they move things through their energy production cycle, they kick out free radicals. Everyone has it. And in toxic world, our toxic world, especially in the United States, our toxic load is even higher. Our oxidative stress load is even higher. And instead of just taking antioxidants with Protandim NRF2, we take it and our body starts making it. We start making antioxidants at a rate of 1 million every single second in a bell-shaped curve, just like God created us. It's the most incredible thing when you can find a synergistic blend of 5 herbs that when you take them at just the right ratio gets an 1,800 times more effective combo than if you took the ingredients separately. It's so incredible. That is the product that laid the foundation. So many studies, study after study after study. If you're a nerd, you want to see this. We also have 7 patents on this in the United States and international patents. Patents not only protect the recipe, but they have to prove that this product does something different than if you took the things separately. That the thing that you get the patent for, it has to show that it did that. And we have 7 patents on this in the US and international patents. It's a really, really massively impressive product. NRF2 is also the most potent detoxification pathway in the body as well. And that's important because I'm going to talk to you guys a little bit more about why it's so important to have other tools to help you with detoxification, which you already know it's important to detox, right? Detox is kind of everywhere, but there's no detoxification that happens in your body anywhere other than through the NRF2 pathway. Everything eventually goes through NRF2. So LifeVantage didn't stop there, though. They created another activator that has gotten phenomenal results, and that is our liquid collagen. Everyone's heard of collagen, right? You know the benefits of that. Most collagens have 1 to 3 peptides. We have 10. One of those is type 18. If it's present in a cell's extracellular matrix, cancer cells can't grow or divide. And the other difference with this one is when you take this, your body starts making collagen again. It's a collagen activator. This turns on the genes for collagen to increase your collagen production. And it also turns on a gene to stop or slow the collagen degradation. But a really cool thing, we have a patent on the collagen by itself too. One other really cool thing about this combo, when you put NRF2 and collagen together, another synergistic thing happens. We have a study on this and a patent. I know you're surprised. We have this same process that happens over and over again. And I love that. I really do love that. But when you put the two together, your collagen density increases by 100% in just 8 weeks. 100%. Everywhere your collagen is, you guys. It's not just hair, skin, and nails. This is the lining of your gut, your heart, your brain, your fascia. Think of this too. When or if you want to lose weight, you're going to want to tighten up that skin, right? You're going to want to get rid of that cellulite. And that is where this magical combo comes into play. And I'm going to show you some really cool transitions of that without mind body. Just this combo alone does that. But the cool thing about this combo too is, again, if you're into science, and you know I am now, you can cut your cellular stress, your stress response, your innate immune response by 1/3. And let me tell you this, if your goal is to lose weight, you cannot cut weight if your body is stressed, right? And who doesn't know somebody that's stressed, right? Like I know people that are stressed. And if you could cut it in third by drinking a delicious shot of liquid collagen and taking 1 tablet of Protandim, why not? Right? This is such an easy thing to add to people's lives, and so many things change so quickly. Just a few before and afters, 7 days. I literally, anybody over 40, I'm like, just take a picture of everything on your body, and in 3 weeks, call me and tell me what changed. And not tell me if something changed, just tell me what changed. Like take a picture of your butt, any scar, any skin thing that you have going on anywhere, your face, your arms, your legs, anything. And when I tell you anything, I mean anything. So this is my friend Maria's leg and my friend Nancy's legs. My friend Sean, look at under his eyes. I mean, people ask me, well, does this work with guys? My husband's is crazy cool too. And my friend Jen, there are just so many changes. So many good things happen with this. And if it's doing that on the outside, imagine what's happening on the inside. Those collagen is it's a part of all of those linings. So this is True Science, True Renew. We have a skincare system. After all of those studies that were done on our Protandim NRF2, we had a 10-year study that was done by the National Institute of Aging that showed we were the only natural product proven to extend lifespan, which means anti-aging. And they came back to the company and said, why don't you have a skincare line? So they took the formulation of NRF2 and made it into a skincare system. In fact, our lead scientist at the time had developed Strivectin, which is the world's leader in skincare. And our True Science line beat Strivectin, and it was all natural. So, and a lot cheaper. This then has that same base, and then it has a few other enhancements from, again, upcycled cranberry peptides are the key ingredient that they added to the NRF2 base here. But it's a better than retinol alternative. It clinically is proven to tackle 11 visible signs of aging. There are 12 signs of aging. It visibly firms and smooths the skin in just 21 days. Kendra, are there some in the chat? Can you answer some of the chat? But there's so much goodness in this, and it's just like one step, like 11 serums on your face. There are several MDs that specialize in skin that are partnered with us. And they're like, just having the ability to have just one step instead of 11 is a huge thing for people. We also have activation for the brain. So this allows the chemicals in your brain to attach to the appropriate receptors. Think of it like throwing a dart at the dartboard and hitting the bullseye every time. This is what allows this to happen. Like a key and lock mechanism, the chemicals attach to the right part of the brain. So your brain fires on all cylinders. It's not just an energy drink, but you do get energy from it. It's not just a pre-workout or workout drink. You can do it like that too. You can use this for anything. And I have used this in so many people, from kids to adults, and seen massive changes in all of them. Take a look at this, you guys. This is 15 minutes after drinking this drink, and the same kid. It's amazing. Back to GLP-1. So, what can you do in the meantime if GLP-1 is something you really like to do, or if you'd like to lose weight for the holidays, or you really want to be able to tell people about this? Look at some of these before and afters. Just incredible things. 23 pounds in 9 weeks. Most of our study was a 12-week study. At 8 weeks, the weight loss was on average 9 pounds. And at 12 weeks, it was 25 pounds. Most of the weight comes between week 8 and week 12. There's this beginning part where your microbiome is starting to reset because we have direct and indirect activation of GLP-1 through the gut microbiome and directly through the genes. So really, the first month, any change you have, great. Like, you gained weight, great. You lost weight, great. You're losing inches, great. You're sleeping better, amazing. Your muscles are more carved out, awesome. Your brain feels like on fire and you can do all the things, all the tasks that you want to get done. Your blood pressure is different. Whatever the case is, any change you have in that first month, great. The reason why the study was 12 weeks is because that's when we're seeing sustainable changes of creating glucose homeostasis, or healthy blood sugar. Literally, GLP-1 helps you reestablish a healthy blood sugar level. It's the most incredible thing. And look at these results that happen from that. So we take it to make it. We empower our bodies to make the antioxidants, make the things, but you can also activate the income potential by telling people about this. And and I honestly feel a moral obligation to tell people about this. There is nothing on the market that does what this does. We have a whole lineup here. And this slide is really just to show you. Have you ever shopped somewhere? Like, you go shopping and then after you check out, it suggests things for you. And then it's actually right. Like, they say, like, hey, because you bought this, you might also like this. And they're right? Like me. That's totally happens here. You start with something and then you start dipping into some other things. We have a protandem family. There are 3 members of our protandem family. One that increases your mitochondria, the energy producing part of your cell. One that increases NAD or sirtuins, like all the benefits of fasting in a bottle. We also have fat burn, targeted to activate your burning of your visceral fat, which Mind Body happens to do as well from a different mechanism. But we also have your basic supplements too. So look around in there. But Activation Nation, this is literally what we call our community. And it is a community of like-minded people, life-minded people that are on a mission to share this with other people. So you can evolve and earn. And I told you about our visionary leadership. And this is what I really mean when I talk about how he had that vision and evolved the company with corporate's team and consultants' input. I mean, he literally came out to the field and was like, what do we need to do? What do we need to do to support this company, these products, you as consultants through this? And it's evolve and earn. So you have the opportunity to share product by gathering customers, or you can build and grow a team. And while doing that, you're literally leading a movement. Activation is sweeping the nation, and not just the nation. We're a global company. We're at the cusp of momentum. We're about to launch a product that does not exist anywhere in the world. And we're launching it in the United States first. It's not until April that it becomes global into our global market. So I'm telling you, we're at the beginning. If you've ever heard of momentum and you know how that goes, if you start swimming at the beginning of momentum right now, when you can really prep people to prep their body for mind body with our other amazing products, they can prep their bodies and be prepared when mind body comes to have even more benefits even faster. And I can tell you, every person I did that with prepped their body. When mind body come, their changes were better. They were faster. They were more sustainable, quicker, right? But this is it. This is what our company is doing. They really had that forethought again to create a company with the and option. You can gather customers and you can build the team, both, or you can pick one or the other. It's up to you. But 70% of people are looking to social media to shop, and 83% of consumers trust the word of mouth. People buy from people they know, like, and trust, period. Over 4.2 billion users are on social media. If you think your market is saturated, it is not. And hardly anyone has even heard of activation, this company, these products. And now is the absolute best time to look at this. No fancy tech skills are required. You saw that. Technology is definitely not my jam. And here I am doing the do, right? No need for massive influence funnels, drop shipping inventory. The only products you purchase are the products that you use. So you can earn up to 40% by gathering customers based on the different ways we pay for gathering customers. And then you can also build and grow a team and earn up to 9 levels of commissions, and you get paid multiple ways. And you can also lead a movement. And by that, we get leadership match bonuses and a leadership pool. So you get paid to help your consultants and anyone in your organization. But then at our executive levels, you get paid for the work anyone in the entire company does. So it's beneficial for you to help anyone, anywhere in the entire company. And this is what has really created a culture at Activation Nation that is totally different than any other company out there. You can also activate adventure. There's always incentive trips to earn: the Alaska incentive, Growth Summit, South Africa. I'm sure that you can imagine that to earn these trips, it's by doing the same things that grow your business. But how do you become a consultant? Is you enroll with a pack, and then you subscribe with a stack. You buy a pack of products at a discounted price one time that is for you to use, and then you get to become a product of the products. And then the next month you set up a subscription to come. All of our products come in a 30-day supply. So you want to have a subscription. My favorite options for enrolling as a consultant are the multiplier pack, where you literally get 3 sets of our flagship product, NRF2, our liquid collagen, and that mind body. So you get 3 sets, 1 for you to use and 2 for you to give to your next 2 new consultants. And then they can get started that day. And then when theirs come, they can switch you out, right? And you just keep multiplying down and down and down, 2 and 2 and 2. My other favorite option is the business pack, which has some of every product we have, because then you get to try everything and know what it did for you. But there are multiple options to choose from. And even right now, if you enroll right now, Mind Body's on back order. You already know that. It's coming out mid-December, but you would still get your NRF2 and collagen. You could literally be prepping your body for Mind Body and experiencing that without it. So you know what that does for you. And then when Mind Body comes back into stock, you'll be one of the first to get it because you already had it on the subscription. So why LifeVantage? Why now? We have this evolved compensation plan that works for all types of consultants. Products that don't just supplement, they activate. We're publicly traded with full transparency, and Activation Nation is thriving. So I want to thank you for coming on tonight and giving me your attention. I really, really love these products and this company and what this company is doing to transform people's lives when it comes to their health and their wealth. So if you could get back to whoever invited you here today and let them know one of three things. One, you're interested in products. Two, you're interested in the products and the business. Or three, this is really not for you, but you know somebody who may be interested. And again, just thank you for getting on here and just get super excited. This mind body system is literally, I can already see it coming. I am telling you what's going to happen here is going to be big, and you're either going to watch it or you're going to be a part of it, because it's happening with or without you. It's going to be so, so amazing. And what's coming from research and development after this is just as exciting. So the time really, really is a really great time to be where you are. It's a really great time to be here and looking at this company.